Hey, how's it going out there in YouTube land? I know it's been a while, but I'm back. I got a stack of movies to show you. It's a Blu-ray DVD pickup video. This first stack I'm holding in my hands, I picked up at the what is it? The Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree. So I paid $1 for each of these. I'm pretty sure I got a massive amount here, so try and get through it as quick as possible. So the first up is DC superheroes, and that's Batman. And it's yeah, killing it. Not exactly sure what's on it. Doesn't tell me, but it's Batman, so you got to go with Batman, right? Up next is Justice League: The New Frontier. It's all factory sealed. One movie I tried to watch once and didn't, and now I'm gonna try and watch it again. Is The Eyes of My Mother, and that was Buck, and that's a Magnet Films. Also, another Magnet film is John Dies at the End, which is a really strange film, kind of cool. Also have the ESPN 30 for 30, The Dotted Line. I watched this on some streaming service. Maybe it was on ESPN Plus or YouTube. I'm not really sure. Interesting documentary. Movie I've never seen, starring John Cusack, Christina Ricci, is Distorted. Another Dollar Tree pickup. Is Mill Creek. Oh, Echo Bridge Entertainment. So I picked up Volume 4 of Football Follies. I remember as a kid watching this with my dad when it was on TV. Not necessarily Volume 4, but just the show, back in the day. So it'd be fun to revisit that years later. Up next is Ava's Possessions. Exorcism movie that I hear is okay. So we'll see, Orion Pictures, so be interesting. So this one. I think I found this at the Dollar Tree. I might not have, and that's the double feature of Sick Nurses and Pulse. Sick Nurses was I thought going to be really boring, and it kind of was for a while, and then it picked up, and then Pulse I tried to watch it yesterday. I couldn't get into it, so it'll be for another day. All right, so I got to reach down here. I think there's actually a couple more that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I got the Celtics versus Lakers, the great basketball rivalry, best of enemies, 30 for 30. It'd be fun to watch this. And the 3 DVDs I got, or DVDs, geez, the 3 Blu-rays I got was God Bless America, and this was written and directed by Bobcat Goldthwait and Goldthwait. I can't say his last name. Just realized that. That's cool. So this is a great film. It was neat just to watch it on a streaming service, and to have it on Blu-ray is fun. Up next is The Sum of All Fears, Morgan Freeman and Ben Affleck. Kind of a popcorn flick, but it's fun. And I also picked up Cloverfield, which is pretty good. Haven't seen it in a while, so it'll be interesting to rewatch it. Hopping out of the camera frame for a second because I have this second stack of films to pick up. And I believe all these, I want to say I got all these at a Goodwill. So I got a sealed DVD of Disney's Zootopia, which is a fun film. So I picked this up for the wife, the full Monty, which is a hilarious, interesting film as it is. The neat and wonderful and somewhat depressing March of the Penguins, and that's the widescreen edition of it. So yeah, I don't know when I'll watch that because it is a little sad. So I found this. It's the Gold Crown Collector's Edition, starring Kerry Russell and Skeet Ulrich, and that's The Magic of Ordinary Days. And I paid $3 for that. I might have picked this up somewhere else, not necessarily at a thrift store. As a matter of fact, I think I might have found this at my work. Now I'm looking at the sticker. Yeah, I found it at my work. So, never heard of it, brand new, so I said, why not? So, a couple Romero classics coming up. And this is the digitalized color edition of Night of the Living Dead. And I have Night of the Living Dead on Criterion. And the colorized version I don't think I've seen. I don't know if I'll actually see it, but just to have it in the collections, kind of worth it. And I found this definitely at a thrift store. I recognize the price tag, and that is the Divi Max Special Edition of Dawn of the Dead. I remember these going for quite a bit of money a while back, but I don't know about now. And this is the Anchor Bay edition that has the widescreen presentation, audio commentary with Romero, Savini. This is director Chris Romero, and it's moderated by Perry Martin. Theatrical trailers, TV spots, radio spots, poster advertising gallery, Romero bio, and comic book preview. So one of my favorite all-time zombie films, probably the top three, if not the top one. Just a great commentary on life in the 70s and consumerism, and just an interesting socio commentary on consumerism with zombies. So can't beat that. So up next is this special edition of His Girl Friday with Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. Bring that up a little bit closer. This is the Delta DVD. Oh, apparently it's a double feature. I don't know what the other film is. Huh. Oh, the other film is Cary Grant on film. So that should be interesting. I do like the Cary Grant movies. Been watching a little bit more of those. Up next, and I don't know if this is a bootleg copy or not. This is Synapse Films special edition, and that's The Brain That Wouldn't Die. I've never seen it, but I mean, I can see where they got part of the cover of Reanimator now, right? So that's pretty cool. So this is a Vintage Movie Classics 3 Great Movies edition. And DVD, it's called Serial Chillers Classic Monster Movies. And it has Dr. Blood's Coffin, Fury of the Wolfman, and the Brainiac. And I mean, that cover is just amazing. So let's see, last two. They got the gold collection of Mary Poppins. And I'll be honest, and this is probably an unpopular opinion, but this is a frightening film, possibly a horror film. And Mary Poppins is possibly a witch. I'm just saying. You've heard it here, possibly first, possibly last. But I'm saying it. She freaks me out, okay? Up last, I picked this up. I think I have it on the Steve McQueen 4 film collection. And I think I accidentally just did a second purchase because I have so many films. Sometimes you just do that, right? So, and I watched this yesterday. Finally, I was like, I got all these movies I need to watch, as you can well see. And this is Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman in Papillon, which I'm probably massacring terribly. This thing captured my attention at the beginning. I didn't have a tablet, wasn't holding a phone, I was there. I was there on the TV to boop, and this movie is amazing. I was just really flabbergasted at how enraptured I was with this whole thing. If you get a chance to see this, see it. Does not disappoint. War film, somewhat reminiscent of The Great Escape, so to speak. And the only reason I say is because one of the taglines on the back is not just a great escape, it was the greatest. Was it? I don't know. The Great Escape was pretty great. I mean, let's be honest here. But this is an excellent film, so check it out if you get a chance. Okay, so I have 2 more small stacks. I'll try and be fairly quick about it. So these were more movies that I found at the Goodwill. This one I found, it's the Blockbuster exclusive, and it's in the Blockbuster case with the tag and everything, previewed, all that jazz. So that's kind of just fun to have around, since there's, I don't even know if the last Blockbuster is still there. A quick internet search will tell you. I'm not going to look it up. So, and this is Pawnee Pool, the strangest, most interesting take on a zombie film I've ever seen. Weird movie, great movie. Haven't seen it in a long time. Going to be fun to revisit. And for a Blockbuster copy, this thing is mint. And that's saying something. Also picked up Big Trouble in Little China. I know. Not a fan of the film, to be totally honest. But my mom was a huge fan of this film. So I kind of got it in honor of her. I'll be watching it eventually. Give you my thoughts on it at some point, maybe. I don't know. So let's see. I got these two, and then a couple more, and then that's all she wrote, kids. So I picked up the studio classics, The Day the Earth Stood Still. I've actually never seen it. Winner of a Golden Globe in 1951. So I can't believe I've never seen this film. I feel kind of weird saying that, right? I've never seen this film, but I said it. Never seen it. And so it'll be fun to watch this. Who doesn't love sci-fi? And last but not least, I picked up the Audrey Hepburn DVD collection. This was at, I believe this was at a Goodwill. Yeah, I paid $8 for this. It has Sabrina, Roman Holiday Special Collector's Edition, and Breakfast at Tiffany's. I have seen none of these films, not one. Though I'm really interested in seeing Roman Holiday. So that's all those bad boys. So these are the it's over there. I'll get to that. So I picked this up for $5 at a Five Below store, which is I think kind of here in this area only, and it is the Avengers Endgame Blu-ray. Haven't even cracked it open yet. It's the multi-screen edition, whatever that means. I don't even know. Blu-ray, digital code. So I probably talked about this already, but I want to talk about it again because I watched it and I was kind of blown away. I was blown away by the special effects, the practical special effects in this film. And I know I'm going to massacre the name of this. Phenotomorphos. If I said it right, then that's the only time I'm ever going to say it right in my life. This movie was seriously messed up. And just, it was, so it's a French word, the title of this film, and this is the back cover, meaning the visible signs of an organism's decomposition caused by death. One day, a young and beautiful girl wakes up and finds her flesh rotting. Like, that's the gist of the back, right? I don't know if I can show you any of this, to be honest. I guess nothing's bad. Really, I mean, but it's a crazy film. I picked this up. I want to say I picked this up off of the Grindhouse website like early last year, and I'm like, oh, I should watch that. I've had this thing for like 8 months just sitting on the shelf. I should check it out, and I did, and I was like, holy shit, it's pretty crazy. The effects are amazing. It's nauseating. Like if you like disturbing cinema, get this. I mean, it's worth it. I don't even know how much I paid. It was probably like $20. And there's a DVD copy. And this is from, maybe I got this off Unearthed Films. I probably got it off Grindhouse, but I could have got it off Unearthed. I don't remember. When I was going crazy just buying really weird shit. So, neat film. Found this at the Goodwill. I paid $6. It's brand new factory sealed. Even though I do kind of want the steelbook of these. And it's Studio Ghibli's Earwig and the Witch. And I mean, it's brand new factory sealed, $6. Can't turn it up. Can't pass it up. You can turn it up if you have a knob, but you can't pass it up in that regard. So these next two, plus the one I left on the shelf, which I'll talk about. I won't walk over there and get it. So I like steelbooks. I don't like steelbooks as much as some of you, but I do like them. They're neat looking. They look cool on the shelf. So I picked up, these were both at Target. And that is Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, which is a great film. Oh my gosh, right? Here's the back cover, which is, it's just neat. Like, okay. And I also picked up Psycho as well. I mean, you can't, I'm sorry, Alfred Hitchcock film and steelbook horror films that he gives. And there's the back cover, which again is great. So those are just neat, just to have in the collection. So the last film I picked up, which incidentally, I'm not going to show you the cover, but trust me, I have it. And this is my 1,300th film I own now. Physical media. And that is Disney's The Black Hole. Haven't watched it since I was a kid. I don't know if it's going to be great or if it's going to be terrible. But here we are. 1,300 movies. Finally. Maybe 1,301 now at this point. Because I think I bought one other with it. I don't even remember what film it was that I bought with it. But I know I bought 2 that day. So, there you have it. It's been months. I've been just kind of lollygagging around. So that's what I picked up. So I think I'm going to give away the digital code to the Avengers Endgame. So Out of all the movies, what are you most interested in watching that you've seen in this pile of films today, or one you thought was really neat, or you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you found that for so cheap? Just whatever. Is it, just comment on the video below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. You know the drill. I say it on every video. I'm sick of it. I don't want to be like, smash the bell icon. That just sounds dumb. Sorry. I said it. I'm not taking it back. So there you go. There's my pile. 1,300 films in the library here. Finally reached that benchmark. When will I get to 1,004? I don't know. Because I really slowed down on buying movies. I got other stuff in the pipelines I'm doing. So there we have it. Will you see other videos of me like pulling magic cards or pulling hockey cards or more movies? You will eventually, probably. But I got other stuff going on, real life stuff, doing things. So great to be back. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again. All right, take care.